This is one of many brazen attacks on officers and citizens that we've seen throughout the city in the past year. But when did this attitude and culture of violence begin, and why does it still exist? Maxine Stryker took those questions to the streets and to former FBI agent Tyrone Powers. She continues our live team coverage tonight outside police headquarters with what she learned. Maxine?
Well, Mary, we spoke to a lot of people along Pennsylvania Avenue today who saw the video and admitted that it was completely wrong and horrific. Many say it speaks to the level of distrust and disrespect that Baltimore has with police right now and the culture of violence that exists. All was quiet as Gary Hughes walked along the 1500 block of Pennsylvania Avenue Monday.
All police are not bad, and they are here to serve and protect, and he was doing his job.
But Friday, just before midnight, a different story as Baltimore Police Sergeant Simpson was trying to make an arrest. He was kicked and spit on.
He should not have to deal with that kind of a backlash and that kind of an attack on him.
It was a brazen attack, former FBI agent Tyrone Powers says speaks to the culture of violence in Baltimore.
Well, obviously, we're definitely engaged in a situation that is horrific in terms of the violence.
Powers says over the past few years, the relationship between the police and the community has gotten worse. It was especially evident during the Freddie Gray riots in 2015.
They have a culture of violence that is completely difficult to control, and a cycle of retaliation that requires people to have some faith and trust in the police department, which requires the commissioner to clean up the police department.
But Hughes says corruption within the department, notably the gun trace task force, hasn't made trusting police easy. However, he says that's no excuse for assaulting a police officer.
You've been having so many crooked polices that, my opinion, everybody as a whole just see the whole police force as crooked. And I know all of them isn't, but that's how they're saying it right now.
Powers says restoring the trust may get us back to less violent times.
We have a perfect storm here that hopefully, if all of the entities come together, the commissioner, the mayors, the politicians, the governor, then they can all quietly come together with a plan that addresses and dramatically reduce crime and give citizens the confidence they need in the police.
It's going to have to start with communication.
Now, coming up at 5, hear more from Tyrone Powers about what he says shocked him the most when he saw that video for the first time and the response from police. Live for now from police headquarters, Maxine Stryker, Fox 45 News.